afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Upper St. Clair Panthers soccer versus Erie McDowell Trojans. Erie McDowell coming down for our annual matchup on the return. Panthers come in 8-1-1. Impressive victories against Ringgold, Trinity, Cannon Mac, and a tie against Bethel Park after coming off that 1-0 loss to Peters. So we've righted the ship after that loss, which really was a 77-minute tie 0-0, but we're going into this with new blood and a good attitude.
Well, to set the scene, we've got Upper St. Clair in their third jerseys this afternoon in the red. They will be going right to left on your screen. McDowell is in navy blue. They will be going left to right on your screen. For just by way of introduction, McDowell is a District 1 team from up north, obviously near Erie. It is an enormous school, and they have probably at least 2 to 3 times the number of students we have, and they are usually very good, very well coached. Coach Schwobel told me that this year should be no exception in terms of the McDowell squad.
Okay, St. Clair breaks the huddle. We'll set the starting lineup, as you heard, as they got on the field. Michael Hastings, goal. On defense, David Steen, Stephen Mackey, and Ben Walker playing 3 in the back. Alex Ponlight in the mid. Joe Rust, Joe Palladino, Ashay Kumar, and Phil Dormish on the outside.
Our homecoming king. Congratulations to Phil Dormish.
Second year in a row, I said that we got a soccer rep anyhow. George Zanuck last year was it.
They're battling up front. Here it is. They win it. Oh,
nice
my.
shot. Will Sullivan finds the corner.
That's pretty impressive. The Panthers scoring very quickly about 20 seconds into this contest. Wow, I got to admit, I kind of was caught off guard there. It looked like a set play where they kind of tapped it in and they went long down the wing. Dormish ran onto it, made a nice little move, got it to the center, and that was just plain effort on the part of Will Sullivan. One kind of a 50-50 ball, poked it by the guy, and then went left side net.
Yeah, ball was sitting in the end zone there. Again, one of those opportunistic grabs, and he just right inside the left post. 1-0, 20 seconds into the game. Panthers over Erie McDowell.
Well, you can't start it much better than that. Here comes McDowell on the counter. Nice little check back by Ponalight. Oh, and a little fancy ball movement there, turning around to his left.
This was one game where you had to be in the seats at start time.
Yeah. Kumar's going to leave for Ponalight, who will take the throw. Alex, the junior midfielder from Germany. He's looking for Bielak. Nice little toe touch by Bielak. Can he get there? Can't quite run onto it.
Cross the end line, it'll be a corner.
It should be a corner. No, he's signaling throw. Wow.
Okay. Wow. That was because the referee was trailing too far.
I would agree.
Bielak, long throw into the box. Good attack and throw. Sullivan up high. Ball's there. Sullivan's got 2 inside of 2 minutes.
Well, this one was remarkable for 2 reasons. One, Bielak with a real nice long high throw. Bielak's kind of a target guy usually for the Panthers because, he's a tall guy. But and it was interesting to see. Ashay was fighting for it. I don't know whether he actually ever got a foot on it, but Sullivan touched it around the guy and then just stuck with it and had a wide open goal. Will Sullivan proving that effort can get its rewards. 2 goals in a 2-minute span. Panthers up 2-0.
Yeah, nothing real fancy about that. Just an attacking throw in, but inside the paint, you got to be on that ball. Steen gathers it on the back. Goes to Ponlight. Dummies the play nicely between his legs. Looks down the line. Sullivan, again, active. Carries in.
Oh, beautiful
Kumar
pass.
running on the goalkeeper. Carries it around him. He still got it in. Tried the shot. Tried to center it. Caught the corner of the net.
I don't know whether he was trying to shoot it or cross it. He just mishit it side net. Again, that was a beautiful little toe touch by Will Sullivan. Just to kind of keep it. I had one of the alumni back with me last night watching the football game, Cam Griffin, on the state championship team, and one thing he remarked to me is he wished he could have played on this field as opposed to the old turf. He said he can make the ball do a lot of different things, and that's what you saw. That ball checked up beautifully.
Yeah, Kumar made a nice check around the goalkeeper. Okay, midfield, Walker has it. Out of bounds off of Erie. McDowell will take the throw in. Mackey touched the rust. Back to the quarterback in the back, David Steen. Pondlight off the side of his foot. Took his head up a little bit.
Yeah, just a miss hit. He peeked at it a bit. But wins it back. Sullivan touches wide. Not on the same page with Kumar, and McDowell will get the throw here.
Across the last couple of games, we've seen composure come from this team. I mean, they're just comfortable with each other. They're making the touches. Substitutions are coming in, not losing a step. So everything's working for our guys now.
And they're going to get Belak going over the top a bit there. You know, we've touched on it that the possession's been great, but sometimes the finishing has not been where it needs to be. And they've not scored the number of goals this year that a team that possesses the ball like they do you would think would score. And, you know, it's coming maybe.
Okay, Pondlight sends it out of bounds. Deep throw in by Erie McDowell. And 5 minutes into the game, Panthers ahead 2-0 on 2 goals by Will Sullivan. Headed down by Mackey.
Nice play by Rust.
To Palladino, to Belak.
Oh,
Touches
nice
to himself. And feed over the top by Erie McDowell. Goes into the paint. Walker working hard. Drops into the center. Looks for a left-footed shot. Deflected. Michael Haas gets there before it goes across the end line, and it'll be first chance for a punt or a drop kick. We'll see what we're doing today. Wins at his back.
And he's going to take
low
advantage.
Line drive.
That's going to go to the other
30-yard line, all the way to the keeper. Keeper to keeper. Not what we really wanted to do, but it was nice and low. If we can get a run on that, it's a one-on-one game.
Yeah, I mean, Michael read the wind at some point. I mean, that really took off on him. I mean, it has got to be about a 15, 20-mile-an-hour wind, you'd think.
And it's straight behind him. Palladino out of bounds. And the Trojans will take the throw. Deep in their defensive end, drops in. Controlled by Rust. Belak comes in, and ball goes out of bounds. This will be another thing with this wind. Going against it, the ball's going to hang up. Going with it, it's going to fly. So we're just going to have to watch when we change ends.
Here's Sullivan working. He draws a really deep throw here. And it's going to be Ben Walker who comes up to take it from his right outside defensive spot. They go backwards. Palladino, beautiful little cross. Shea's trying to read it. He's battling hard. Should be a Panther throw, and it will be.
Another feed by Pondlight. Nicely done. Keeper just gets there. Palladino tries to head it down. And Erie McDowell clears the midfield.
Panthers were really aggressive in the air there. It was great to see. Walker sells to the outside. Now touches middle. Palladino settles. Touches wide. Plenty of time here. Phil Dormish. Mackey. And back to Steen. Going to switch fields. Make Erie McDowell chase a bit. Pondlight's got some space here. Going to try to touch him wide now.
Protects the ball real well.
Yeah, really nicely. Back to Steen. Steen wearing the captain's armband, touches middle to Mackey, and we're going to chase it back. Now to Walker. We come full circle back to the right. Dormish, nice little touch to control. They're just chasing.
Yeah, from the announcements, too, it sounded like a junior, sophomore mix on the Erie McDowell team, so they're getting some schooling out here right now.
Reloading a bit. Little hand fighting. Mackey's going to get called for the push. McDowell, free kick just across midfield. Going to go long with it here. Steiner, very nice. Up, active, and aggressive. Palladino jumps in. And going to win it. Good work from Joe Palladino. Oh,
Nice
beautiful little ball.
It's riding nicely to Jimmy Belak. He has it. 3 trailers coming down the middle. Drops it back. Intercepted by Erie McDowell. That was nice to see. Palladino's lined up. Steps around. Hits the defender in the butt.
Boy, he had some nice poise there, but get that off. McDowell had numbers back. Boy, that all started from a beautiful little touch from Palladino to Belak up the wing. Looking for the center. Can't quite stop it. O'Shea's going to run back on it. He has an overlapping man. Oh, couldn't quite get it to Kodalak. Yeah, it looked like it was a cross. Boy, he had Alex Pondlight run into the corner there. Couldn't get it to him, but here we go again. He cuts middle inside. Oh, boy, that should be, yeah, that's a PK.
In the box. It is a PK. Okay, we're going to the spot because it was inside the penalty area. Taken down. PK's going.
The bench all wants Sullivan to take it to get him his hat trick.
Hat trick early. Jimmy Belak's taking it. Sets it up on the penalty mark. Yellow jersey McDowell, goalkeeper on the line waiting. And it's 3-0. Jimmy Belak buries the penalty kick. 10 minutes into the game, 3-0 Panthers over Erie McDowell.
It all started on some beautiful combination work up the left side there. It was Ashay Kumar working with Alex Ponolite. They tried to give and go earlier, and the McDowell defender deflected it, but they got a quick restart on the throw. Kumar to Ponolite, beautiful little cut inside two men, was tripped in the box. 3-0 Panthers. Wow, in your wildest dreams, you couldn't predict to start this good.
Tons of confidence on the field in these red jerseys.
Well, that's what you love to see, because then it just, it just looks effortless when that happens, and their possession's been terrific so far.
Well, and even that play before when Palladino made the touch to Belak and then he looked back for him. I mean, the guy who made the hard work got rewarded and had a chance at a goal too.
Palladino working hard. He's going to get. Are they going to call a penalty there, or is it just a throw?
No, that's a penalty. Went high, came back down, a little bit of hand jousting, and then Joey got the call. At the 45, free kick for Erie McDowell. Looking long. Again, same service. Michael Hast.
Beautiful ball.
Yep. Saw that ball go up and just kind of hit the brakes, too.
Yeah, well, that's that wind you're talking about. Nice little move by Belak, splitting two guys. He's going to win it from.
Nicely done. Saved it from going out of bounds. And it'll be a corner.
The McDowell defenders are struggling with the size and physicality of the Panthers. The Panthers have so many upperclassmen up front, seniors and juniors, and a lot of size up front, and you're seeing some of the younger McDowell defenders struggling with that type of pressure.
This happened at Trinity, too, whenever Pat Davis had his hat trick. It was just like one-on-one, and the guy just couldn't keep up with him.
So this will be Alex Ponolite. He will be coming up to take it. He has that beautiful left-footed in-swinger. That's what you're going to see here. There it is. Look at the curve on that.
Low line drive. Has a chance to do it again. High loft this time. Belak standing there. Ball goes out of bounds. Another corner. They called it Erie McDowell touch.
Boy, I have no idea how, but yeah, especially since Jimmy was the more physical of the players there. But hey, you take it. This is Phil Dormish now from the right side. Again, now he's going to do a right-footed in-swinger here.
Oh, there it is.
Steiner.
David Steen up nicely, finds the left corner on the head. Corner kick from Dormish. Nice set.
This is pretty incredible, to be perfectly honest. Erie McDowell's a fairly powerful soccer school, athletic school, and to see this happening is really impressive. A feather in the cap of the Panthers.
Panther goal scored by David Steen off an assist by Phil Dormish.
So Dave Steen coming forward and then getting into the attack. A beautiful in-swinging right-footed corner kick from Phil Dormish. And Steen on the board for the first time this year. But the Panthers, 4 goals in the first 10 minutes, lead 4-0 over the Erie McDowell Trojans.
Yeah, this is where, again, some of these seniors that were on the schneid, we can get them off here before senior night pressure.
Yeah, that's never a whole lot of fun when they're trying to get one guy a goal the entire time.
Yep. Dormish takes control, long lead pass, and the keeper in his yellow jersey and yellow hair comes out to the top of the box. Punts to about the 40.
That's tough punting into that wind. Yeah, it's ball just dies. You get it up too high. He's gonna have to.
Got to go low.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take the approach Mike did, and hope the wind doesn't get it much. Belak out. This will be Jonathan Walsh, junior forward, entering the game. Good work from Jimmy Belak. He has a goal, and Uwe mimicking his run, I do believe, on the sidelines. So looks like the Panthers are having some fun, which is good to see.
4-0, 12 minutes into the first half. Panthers over Erie McDowell. Upon light touches off Erie McDowell, will take the throw in at about the 25-yard line. Good opportunity for rotation today, too, with this big lead.
Oh, nice little touch by Walsh. That's going to be a corner kick.
Yep, off the head.
Yeah, just a little left footer kind of half volley that baby up over for O'Shea. That's a tough play, actually.
Okay, new corner kick from O'Shea Kumar. Steen taking that position on the far post.
Yeah, Belak's one of the usual target guys. He's out. Oh, he's headed down. Boy, Sullivan.
Yeah, Will got up, drove it down like you're supposed to. Upon light chases back, slips.
Yeah, it's going to be dangerous.
On the ground, yep. And a turnover will go to Erie McDowell.
It was pretty good that he did it. It looked like it was going to be some numbers heading the other direction.
That was a stall.
Like the professional foul.
Erie McDowell goes short. Tries to feed in. Plenty of traffic on the sidelines, double team. Russ touches the Palladino, brings it across to Kumar with open field. He had to wait for the pass, but he's got room. Grab from behind, on the hold. St. Clair will take the kick at about the 45-yard line. See who takes this free kick. David Steen usually is doing it with his left foot.
Yeah, it's not a great angle. It's sort of a little bit too central for what he wants to do. But he may just try to go kind of the right corner of the box. And
Steen feeds it over the top.
That's
nice.
Beautiful.
Dormish on the outside, didn't get all of it. Goes past the right side of the goal, and the goalkeeper will take a goal kick from his end. First time we'll see him off the 6 into the wind. This should be plenty of a chance to trap the ball in.
That was a nice set piece from Steen. And Dormish looked like he didn't know whether to head it to center it or try to get it on goal. It would have been a tough play, but Panthers just really, really clicking on all cylinders.
Goal kick gets about the 40.
Not bad.
Palladino called on the hold. And Erie McDowell gained 40 yards on that. Great afternoon. Nice, bright, sunny.
Gorgeous. This is what October in Pittsburgh should be like, not what this week's been.
Long ball over the top. Nicely done. Haas comes out of the net. Rolls it outside the pond light, who's starting it from the back. Kumar standing. And pass went by him. Out of bounds off Erie McDowell. Alex was looking for a runner.
Touches middle.
In.
Russ got some time here, it looks like. Now he touches wide. And they've switched fields beautifully. Benny with an errant touch. Here comes McDowell.
Played off of Walker, goes out of bounds. Quick drop. Another soft foul.
Yeah, Walker a little late. That was the first time McDowell's really linked up very many passes. Their possession game has not been much of anything so far, but this is a fairly dangerous spot on the field to have a set piece here with 25 minutes left. First half here, Panthers lead 4-0.
Three-man wall. Lofts it over the top. Haas comes out hard. Punch. Right to Dormish.
Very authoritative was Mike Haas there on the punch. That was, if you're going to come out and punch it, that's where you want the ball, and that was way out of trouble.
Okay, everybody got their shape. That's what the screams from the bench were. Get your shape, because again, we came out of there scrambling, but settled it down.
Very nice. Sullivan, good turn. Now, are they going to do? They're going to do a quick one, or Steen? Now they're going to take their time, think better of it.
Set play here. Good ankle clip on Will Sullivan there. He's kind of gimpy a little bit, shaking it off.
Steen goes low this time. Oh, nice little touch middle.
Kumar tries to bring it back over his head.
Somehow it's a goal kick, huh?
Oh, man.
Walsh did a nice job of that. Eric Seach checking into the game here, as is Karsten Lachelle. Joe Rust checking out along with Will Sullivan, who still looks like he's hobbling a little bit.
Okay, free kick comes up. Palladino goes up nicely. Seach chops it with his chest over to Kumar, and the Panthers are on the attack.
Nice touch. Was he off?
Walsh called offside. Little stutter step. Walsh was ahead of the whole play. let's set it up here. Walsh and Seach up front. Mids, Kumar, Palladino, Lachelle, Pawnelite, and Dormish. On the back line, Steen, Walker with the ball, Stephen Mackey in the middle, and back to Michael Hast in goal. Hast goes outside. Walker has room. Nice work to Palladino. Dormish traps it right on the end line, sends it up forward. Seach look. Okay, it's out of bounds.
I thought he was inside of the central guy when the ball was played, but it's going to be called offsides.
It was offside, yeah. I thought the referee was going to give him that one.
Yeah, he was looking at the guy immediately opposite of him who he was offsides, but I still think the gentleman in the orange shoes, 11, he was actually onsides with him, but that's a tough vision from there.
Flicked over the top by Erie McDowell. Steen brings it outside to Pawnelite. Off the volley, sends it up forward. Dormish battling. Called for another hold. This is going to be tightly contested. This is one of these. There's more whistles than flow here.
We needed this at Peters.
Yeah, or bring it back to bring these guys back Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, again, free kick about that 25-yard marker. Goes short, back outside.
Nice
Too much
play by
fancy
Phil.
play. Nice quick midfield play by Dormish.
Seach really late on the challenge there.
Okay, free kick now comes at about the 40-yard line. McDowell has their long kicker. Looks like lining it up.
Yeah, from where the offensive players are, you should say that. Remember, this is pretty badly into the wind. Gets it into the
liner
box.
headed up by Walker. Headed down by Palladino. Mackey challenges.
Nice play by
help.
Joe.
Yeah, good help by Palladino. Ball taken away. Steen battles.
Ooh.
Fed in. Shouldered down by Palladino. Seach steps in. Nobody on the Panther head. Carson Lachelle sends to Pawnelite. Carries it without any effort, going right up the line on the hold.
Pawnelite's feet are just outstanding, the way he can shield guys and still have the fancy footwork with the ball. That was really a very difficult play that he made look very easy.
Yeah. And he has a nice low center of gravity too. He's always on balance.
That does help. It's a nice little ball to the corner flag. McDowell's going to try to shield. Boy, great effort if he kept that in.
Oh my goodness, that ball from our vantage point looked like it went across the end line. Phil Dormish made a hard run, got to the ball, chipped it back. Referee was trailing so far he couldn't make a decision on what that call was going to be. Centered it to Seach, and Seach sent it off across the end line. Phil got run right out onto the turf.
Although if you want to know kind of, I guess, an example of what Phil Dormish is all about as a soccer player, that's actually a pretty good example. Made a huge long run, didn't think it was possible he could get there, made a really aggressive challenge and won a ball. I mean, we've got two more subs here for the Panthers. We've got Pat Davis into the game as well as Michael Pizzone. Davis comes in and immediately wins one. Palladino steps over looking for Pizzone, but not on the same page.
And Dormish is shaking his wrist here when he hit the transition between the grass turf and the track surface on the outside. Okay, defender's going to take this goal kick from the 6. Sends it up. 45-yard line. Pizzone intercepts. Seach on the touch goes out of bounds. And Steen heads it forward. Palladino cleans it up, feeds out there with a nice little soft pass. Pizzone steps in. Double teamed. Ball goes out of bounds. St. Clair ball. A little bit of hand jousting as they were going out on the end line.
getting a little chippy out there, Coach Hast. I'll tell you what.
I tell you, when you do look at it after the play or the ball's gone, there's a little bit of extracurricular activity, and it's done, you know, in the right manner, not blatantly, and not. It's just that they're getting their shots in when they can.
Well, when you get up 4-0, sometimes the other team gets sore. I mean, it gets a little bit embarrassing.
Nice cross set up by Pat Davis, goes past the end line.
Panthers are doing a really good job getting the ball inside from the mids and getting those nice long runs down toward the corner flag and getting crosses off and getting scoring opportunities. I mean, it's real simple stuff, and it's the way they like to play, but you're really seeing good examples of it, and the Panthers have been really efficient offensively today.
And they've created space for themselves. Walsh brings it down. Long clear and kick from the defender. Mackey heads it forward. Pat Davis dogging the man. Change of field, and Pawnlight touches to himself over the head. Working hard, ball stop right on the end line.
Look at Pawnlight just toying with him. Oh, wow, what a move.
Inside, Lachelle takes it to the green open space. Mike Worthy came into the game. He's on the right outside.
Oh, there is Michael Worthy. Got his injured left hand wrapped in a bunch of tape, or his wrist.
Through ball stopped by Mackey nicely. Looked like almost a hockey save.
Yeah, really nice job from Steve Mackey. Here's Rust. Nice poise, touching wide to Worthy. Mikey can't control it. It will go out of bounds for a McDowell throw.
Okay, as we're winding down in the first half, 16 minutes left. 4-0 Panthers. 2 goals by Sullivan, a PK by Belak, and 4th goal was David Steen on a header. What's nice is, again, when we're close on these plays, not giving them much time or space, they're making Erie McDowell think about what they're doing here. Pizzone looks inside. Lachelle to Rust. Goes all the way back to Mike Worthy on the right side. Pat Davis on the sidelines makes that touch. Sends all the way back to Worthy. Inside to Mackey. And defender cuts inside to Davis. McDowell gained possession, worked the ball all down to the 25-yard line, and Steen clears it out of bounds. Panthers will regroup on the defensive side of the field with 15 minutes left in the first half.
Wow, he rips it there.
Nice shot. Michael Haas saw it, squared up. Big throw outside the Pizzone.
Good quick restart with the throw. Now it's touched back in.
Chipped over the top. David Steen cleans up the back.
Nice little touch.
Pawnlight inside the Mackey.
Worthy has as much time as he wants here. Instead, touches middle. Lachelle has some space here. To Rust, he's got a lot of room. Now it runs out. Oh, nice little ball.
John Walsh inside and Pat Davis outside. And it's going to be a goal kick. Oh, no.
Wow, a penalty.
Wow. Okay, looks like we're going to get a card for dissent, too, in addition to the penalty. Okay, these guys are calling it tight as a button here.
Yeah, frankly, it didn't look like much of a collision. That wasn't just kind of dual fighting, but.
Now the typical shielding as the ball goes out of bounds on the end line.
So we have an indirect kick here. And this will be Pawnlight, and he will try to, I mean, it's like a modified corner situation. It's really a dangerous spot.
Yeah, in tight, right on the box. They had a one-man wall set up. Now they went back to just defending the players.
Yeah, no real reason to have a wall.
Chips
Beautiful.
over the top nicely. David Steen goes up high and almost headed again.
Boy, Steen got way up for that ball like he was going up to get a rebound, and he actually got his head on it. It was tough. You know, it's funny. You can tell they were complaining about like an over-the-top situation, but none of the McDowell defenders even went up for the ball. You can't expect to get that call.
And that's exactly what Alex came back and said to David Steen. Nice height. I mean, he lined that shot right across the goal mouth. Seach touches forward. Defender controls. Joe Rust. And long ball by. Okay.
Very solid.
Top of the box. Haas comes up to get the ball. David Steen does a little bit of an intercept to help him out. And the throw goes all the way across the field.
Oh, he didn't. Nobody called man there.
Yeah, he got clipped right at the time he released.
Rust won it back nicely, though.
Another one.
Yeah, here's Worthy. Fakes a little bit, head fake going wide. Pat Davis dispossessed, but the Panthers will get it back. Mike has it. Touches with his right wide to Davis. Now Davis to Walsh. Looking for the give and go. Now turns back middle. Worthy again.
Yeah, a couple times they looked for an overlap, but it just never happened. There was either an Erie McDowell guy just stalling the play or nobody was making the run.
That's actually going to be a goal kick. Worthy put that ball right down the line thinking somebody was going to make a run. They did not. But it's going to be a McDowell goal kick, so no harm, no foul. It was actually a fairly good idea. Pace to slow down a little bit. USC looking to have two more subs, and we have David McCurry checking into the game for the first time for Eric Seach, and Jimmy Belak is checking back into the game, replacing Jonathan Walsh.
Okay, defender takes a kick at the 6. Everybody kind of staggered at the 40-yard line where he's been hitting it to. Headed forward, touch forward by Erie McDowell. Steen
Way up in the
tried
air
a
there.
bicycle kick. Haas comes up hard, challenged by a defender, and they said he had control.
It really wouldn't have mattered. He had the ball anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so the foul call. Haas takes the kick, rides the wind across midfield.
beautiful little flick with his head by Belak. Here comes Davis running on it. He will get there, and now he will touch it wide, not quite inbounds. McDowell trying to flick it back here. Worthy's onto it. Mike touches wide to Belak. This is Karsten Lachelle. Touches to Ponolite. Very nice. Back to Mike Worthy with as much time as he wants. Let's see what he'll do here. Nice touch middle. We got Joe Rust. Rust touches wide to Ponolite. Touches middle. This is great one-touch stuff. McCurry. Lachelle. And back to Worthy.
Steps into the play nicely. Again, great ball control. Pat Davis out of bounds off Erie McDowell.
Well, they're going to say it hit Pat, although
It did, yeah.
good hustle by Pat to run back onto him. And
Help with a double
dispossesses him.
team, yep, with Worthy.
Lachelle to Steen. Wide to Ponolite and back
All the way
to our
back.
goalie.
Yep.
And Mike Hast has plenty of time here. He's going to now touch to Lachelle. Back one time wide to Worthy. Boy, this just wears the teams down. We've talked about it before. This possession is just, you feel like you're chasing, and McDowell's been doing the chasing the majority of the half. Here's a turnover. Worthy recovers. Steen to Worthy. To Lachelle. Oh, he tried to do a nice little one-touch there. McCurry tried to go wide. Davis didn't quite read and wasn't running off him, but it's just impressive stuff, and it does wear down your opposition to possess the ball like this.
Long throw. Russ gains control, and it's back to Steen in the middle. Dummy through Lachelle and Russ. Belak battles for it. Erie McDowell sends it back to their defense to set. David McCurry on the run. And Ponolite steps in. It's like a little disruption again, just sets Erie McDowell back into a reset.
And we got another sub. Palladino back in. Joe Rust leaves. Just inside of 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Upper St. Clair with a commanding 4-0 lead over Erie McDowell.
So with all the ins and outs, let's set it up here. It's McCurry, Belak, Davis up front, Pizzone in the middle, Palladino, Lachelle, Pawnlight. On defense, we've got Worthy, Mackey, and Steen, and in goal, Michael Hast. McCurry battles for the ball, comes up with it to Worthy. Worthy looks all the way back to Hast. Little touch. Goes long, finds Belak. Nice little header outside to Davis, can't control it. Pat Davis had the whole sideline to go.
Yeah, it was a nice little play. He saw McDowell creeping up a little bit, did Michael Hast, and he went long with it. And Jimmy had a nice little flick there wide. More Panther subs. Garrett Genter checking into the game here. Sean Pulaski as well.
And Pizzone and Davis come up. On the far side, Worthy drops it in. Erie McDowell gains possession. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a deep throw. Erie McDowell almost went over the right shoulder on that one. Dropped it back to possibly his long thrower. He's taking steps back like he wants to do it. Drops in short. Service with the left foot high, floater. Haas punches it out the pond light. That was floating, I think. Again, Michael looked to try and grab it, but didn't have a good position on it.
And it was fine. He got it wide and out of trouble. That's no harm. Yeah. Safely over the football crossbar, and Panther goal kick.
Yep. Winding down, 7 minutes. First half, 4-0 Panthers. Haas takes the goal kick from the 6 to midfield. Belak touches back. Palladino gathers it in. Nicely steps out of a double team. Outside, Belak looks way wide left. Genter's there. That was a nice change of field.
Yeah, terrific ball.
Steen going to take the throw, drops into McCurry. And the foul call against Erie McDowell. Okay. Long set play. Pawnlight and Steen talking it over here. David drops short with all this green space. Pawnlight carries it in.
Oh man, that's bad.
That was late, and it was a hard tackle on the ankles.
That could have very easily been a booking right there. Actually, McDowell fortunate it wasn't, but this is a pretty dangerous place to have a set piece here for the Panthers. And are Steen and Pawnlight going to talk it over again? No, it's just going to be Dave Steen, it looks like. That was a nice little change of pace there, but he expected Steen to put that in the box, and he and Alex did a little communicating there and got a nice little a dangerous attack out of it.
Steen goes low, nicely done, right through there. McCurry on the far side had a bad angle, but pushed it right across the field.
Yeah, it would have been pretty impossible, but beautiful, dangerous little ball from Dave Steen. Now we have Matthew Haas checking into the game here, replacing Karsten Lachelle.
Deep throw by Erie McDowell Trojans. 5 minutes left in the first half. 4-0 Panthers. And Belak touches around the defender. Palladino goes across to Worthy. Service long. Genter there. Saves it from going out of bounds. No. Across the end line will be a goal kick for Erie McDowell.
And the win.
Picked up right as soon as he released that one. On the hold on Belak. They'll gain 40 yards and start a restart at the 40-yard line on their defensive side of the field. Gained another 5 yards on that set.
You got to need it with the wind gusting.
Marking up at the 18. Panthers are. Ball goes to the 18.
Wow, I kind of got undercut there, but yeah, Mackey did a great job of going up and getting it. And Worthy gets tripped.
Another late tackle.
Boy, Steve Mackey again went up to get that ball, showing no fear for his body as safety, and he took the worst of it, but he made a really nice play there. This is Worthy to Hask. Good sell.
Yep.
Out to his left, touches wide to Ponelite. Ponelite switching field.
Oh, the wind grabbed that. It turned from an inside hook to a slider.
It was incredible, though. He got it all the way out there. Great, good little crossover
there.
there.
Ooh, Belak was open,
That was fancy stuff from Pulaski up the right side. Ooh, good turn. McCurry went hard with it. Yeah, clever little change and turn of direction by Sean Pulaski there, and a nice little left-footed cross. And, I mean, I think it's safe to say that just in terms of possession, obviously on the scoreboard, but in every other capacity, the Panthers have really been dominant the first half, perhaps more dominant than they've been at any point this year.
Matthew Hask goes up high, heads the ball forward. McCurry gets pushed down. That'll be a foul call right between the hash marks. A nice setup right there.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of want to, you had advantage there, but this is such a dangerous place to have a set piece that you don't really mind the whistle being blown. It'll be interesting to see if Steen and Ponelite do a little chicanery here, because both of them hit a ball very well. And this is, we're about in the range you can put a ball on cage here and expect for something good to happen, maybe a rebound.
Belak adding his 2 cents here. Jimmy's the right-footed hitter. The other two guys have a left foot.
I think I'd rather have a lefty taking it from this
Yeah.
angle, but
Steen steps right in, takes it. McCurry diving across, and it hits him in the back going out of bounds. That ball is probably, everybody's chuckling. It was headed right for the net because the whole wall at the 18 opened up. David McCurry came across and deflected it off the net.
yeah, I don't have the best angle for that, but it did look like a good hit. And the way the bench is responding, it looked like he might have prevented a good scoring opportunity. Genter tried to go up and get it. They're going to say he used the defender's shoulder to go up and get it. That's a time-honored tradition. And McDowell will have a free kick here, not quite to midfield.
Getting the ball to the 18.
Mackey
Mackey
again.
goes up, yep.
Yeah.
Haas blocks it. Belak, nice little heel kick back to McCurry. Pushes Erie McDowell back to their side of the field. Matthew Haas comes through with it to Palladino.
Very nice. Good turn.
To Genter. Alex Ponelite dancing with the ball. Again, this midfield play has really started to improve. I mean, with the ball control, with finding space, finding the open man. Winding down inside the last minute of the first half. Panthers ahead 4-0. Ball goes up. Michael Haas comes all the way over to the side of the box, grabs it with 30 seconds.
If he knows the time here, he may go long. And he does. And it's a
Line
beautiful
drive.
ball.
Oh, nice. Pulaski running on.
Handball? No? Feel like you're going to say he pushed him into it.
10, 9, 8,
Steen up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
That's going to be it for the Panthers.
1.
And they are going to head into halftime with a 4-0 lead over the Erie McDowell Trojans.
Quick review of the scoring. Sullivan from Belak on a PK, and Steen from Dormish on a corner kick. Second half, we'll check the lineups here. They're huddled up at about the 35. Upper St. Clair leading 4-0 over Erie McDowell Trojans on a Saturday afternoon.
Well, I mean, the first half was everything you could want if you're a Panther fan. They had great possession. They were very opportunistic around the goal in terms of with their set pieces, getting great opportunities, and then they finished. And, you know, we've talked they really haven't had all three of those phases working for a lot of the games, especially that, the last touch or that finish, and you saw it in abundance, especially early on. And there's nothing more important in soccer than getting an early goal. It just loosens everybody up, it relaxes the team, and allows you to play the style you choose to play. And I think you saw after that first goal, the Panthers really relaxed, settled down, and dictated the pace and the tempo and everything else.
And that's what you can see here, too, with a 4-0 lead. Lots of smiles on the field, a little bit of bantering going back and forth. And we'll set this lineup. Mike Hast in goal. And we've got across the back, Mike Worthy on the right, Steve Mackey in the middle, David Steen anchoring the outside, Alex Ponelite, Matthew Hast in the middle, Phil Dormish, Joe Palladino, Mike Pizzone, and the attackers are going to be Ashay Kumar and Jimmy Belak.
McDowell coming, and he's carrying here. Number 2 is nice little touch wide. Going to try to get across on. Dormish deflects. Worthy try to control, plays it to himself. Chests it down, and with his right hand, and very nice. Ashay turns, trying to find Belak, cannot.
Yeah, Worthy had a little bit of time to do a lot of different things there, trying to figure out to get that ball down to his foot.
Nice little step in number 2. Looks like he's coming out and trying to take the play to the Panthers here. McDowell going to play wide. They had their, if you notice, the Panthers had their back line up high there, trying to trap McDowell offsides, and it prevented the McDowell right wing there from making a run. It was very nice. They kept their shape back there very well.
Shot was way wide, went across the end line. Goal kick. Mike Haas first one in the second half from his 6. Chips it to about the 45. Palladino helps it out. Kumar helps it forward. Belak's on the run. He's got behind the defense. He's got the long legs going. Takes the shot. Misses the post by about 1.5 inches.
Boy, he did everything right there. It's a shame that Jimmy didn't get rewarded. It was a nice little cross, but that little one touch that he put with his toe forward and then split those 2 defenders, and obviously Jimmy's got those long strides and he can fly, and Jimmy did a nice job. He just touched that wide. I think he hit it like he wanted to. He just might not have known exactly where he was.
It was 110 yards. All the way up the field went.
Yeah, that's a long run. Wow.
Belak called on a push.
Okay. It will be a McDowell free kick. McDowell does have the wind here for this half. Play
Checks
really
inside.
nobody there.
Mackey intercepts. Outside to Ponlight, up to Palladino.
Clever little turn by Joe, and here's Hast. Looking to touch middle. He does. He's going to go wide to Mike.
Worthy goes back to Mackey. And a full change of field back to Ponlight. Inside, Matthew Hast makes the turn. Sends hard across to Worthy, same way we started last time. Worthy looks long. Has Kumar on the run. Ball hangs up nicely with the wind. Keeper does get to his corner of his box.
When they're kind of playing that possession in the back line like that, sometimes it's good to take a shot like that if you see a guy run and go try to be aggressive as McDowell sucks up and maybe goes to sleep.
Hast and Palladino go up. Erie McDowell goes down.
Interesting little ball here using the wind. Ponelite, no problem. Gets shoved a little bit there, and I think they got it.
Yeah. Tough play going out of bounds. Alex trying to get it back in off balance, and he got taken out by the defender.
Yeah, he was doing a nice job shielding and then just kind of got shoved a little bit there. So it'll be a Panther free kick, and Ponelite will stay back and take it.
Low liner, tried to find Pizzone. Dangerous play. Coming back in on the 40-yard line from Erie McDowell.
Yeah, they got Mike with a high boot here. Have been a lot of whistles today, no doubt about it. They keep it from getting out of control, I guess, is a good thing. Kind of made the play a little bit choppy at times, but this is a fairly dangerous place with the wind the way it is to have a set piece. The guy with the orange boots here are going to take it.
Ball floats. Headed outside by Erie McDowell, and it'll be a goal kick for Hast.
Got a head on it, but nowhere near the goal here. And now Michael has the challenge of dealing with this seemed to be growing wind problem, as it will be straight into his face pretty much.
Snaps and gets grabbed and brought back down. Matthew Hast comes forward. Oh man, is he gonna get carded on that? Okay. No, just talk to.
I was going to say it would have been sort of odd to card that after some of the stuff we've seen, but it was a little bit of a high boot, and now we got a fairly dangerous set piece here for McDowell, just about the 25 yards in the football field.
Panthers playing aggressively. There's no doubt about it.
Right into Dormish.
Wall stayed tall. Pizzone touches to himself.
Nice job keeping it in. Mike's got great speed. Here's a Shea.
Kumar
touches it by him.
Forces Erie McDowell to make a defensive play out of bounds. Belak waits for Pawnlight to catch up. And it's off Erie McDowell for a throw-in again.
Alex has been quite in command down that left side today. They're not able to take the ball from him. He kind of can play the game at his own pace. Shea tried to shield him. They're going to get him for a foul, and it will be a McDowell free kick once again.
I'll tell you what, if these three refs show up for a section game, we're going to have tons of whistles.
Yeah, we're going to be here a while if that happens.
Floats it over the top. Haas comes to the top, grabs it. Good communication with Steen.
And that's what you like to see. You like to see your defenders and your goalie on the same page. That's what we saw there. And here's Mike. Nice little touch there. Joey turns. He's going to get to Dave Steen here. He's peeking forward a little bit. Now he has Jimmy running onto it. Shea. No, he's looking for Pizzone up the wing there. Jimmy runs onto it again. Jimmy's had a strong game today. Here he is again. He tried to pull it over the guy's head. He gets it back. Nice little cross.
Centers it. Kumar was there. Panthers are definitely looking forward on almost every play. Big chase by Pawnlight from the outside left to the right.
And he did his job there. He detained the attack from going forward.
Delayed the play nicely. Yep. Dormish got back into position and everybody set up. Good cover in the back too. Haas reverse positions. Oh my goodness, he went over to. Oh my goodness.
I feel bad for Steve Mackey. He was trying to get out of the way.
He stood there, got clobbered, and then got the call too.
I mean, it's not really obstructing the run if the guy sort of initiates the entire contact, but okay. We got another set piece for McDowell here with a strong, strong win. Michael's going to have to be careful in net here in terms of some of the balls just kind of taking off on him.
Not to overstep forward.
Exactly. And it is a tough line to cross because he wants to be aggressive, come off his line here.
Way over the top.
That's the problem. That might be a good strike on a regular day, but today that ball flies, gets caught up in the jet stream, and goes harmlessly across the end line.
Haas from the 6 again. Drives it to about the 40.
Look at it just die. Nice little win by Joe.
Help it, yep. Belak looks forward. Dormish is going in on the wing all by himself. Tries the touch. Keeper got there at the same time the ball did and Dormish did.
I have no idea how that could be a goal kick. Neither does Phil. Phil says, I worked all that hard to make the run, made an aggressive challenge. At least reward me a bit. Instead, he gets nothing. I'm guessing, and this is just me throwing it out there, if this is a 0-0 game, we get a corner there.
Yeah, because, again, the direction of the ball went out the end line. And the keeper did get something.
Nice job. Haas controls Kumar. Nice little touch, little creative play. Phil can't quite keep it in, but I liked the idea.
Looks mid. Tries to lob it over the top. David Steen, hard header back to Michael Haas. Good talk. And Haas gathers it, can grab it with his hands. And he looks outside to Mike Worthy.
He's got that nice long quick throw like his brother Mark had, and it's a good way to trigger offense. It's a really effective weapon. It can be.
No, it's that 100% ball too. You're not out there challenging a 50-50 on a long ball.
Yeah, double sell there. Steen's onto it and kind of mishits that, shanks it out of bounds. McDowell throw.
10 minutes into the second half. Score still 4-0 Panthers. Everybody's been into the game already.
Palladino, nice little turn, goes wide to it to Worthy. Worthy touches middle well. Shea looking down the wing. Can Phil get there here?
This is another one where you don't think he's going to, but he does. Chips it nicely in. Goalkeeper in his yellow outfit comes out and grabs it.
It's just a great effort from Dormish. He just plays all out all the time. He's got great speed, but you know, there's a lot of guys with great speed who aren't as effective as Phil is because they don't use it like he does, and he uses it 100% all the times. Good check back by Haas there to win that. Ponalite. Head actually took it from him. That's the first time I've seen that. And he wins it right back. Great stuff. Oh, he didn't see that guy. He was trying to go long there.
Stepped right in behind him.
To the middle. Nice job by Mackey. Bielak's got a lot of time here. Somebody got to talk to him. I don't think they were talking to him, telling him how much time he had there.
Hustles back in, blocks the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a McDowell throw-in.
That's the right way to respond, though. You turn the ball over, you attack it and try to get it back. That was twice in a row we saw it. First from Alex and then from Jimmy. That's what you love to see from a veteran team. This is Hast right here. Up the wing, good ball to Pizzone. Nice little touch. Shea. Going to try to turn on the Jets here.
Cut back.
Oh, you nutmegged him.
Oh,
that's handball.
handball.
That's a shame that second defender was there. Shea actually went through the guy's legs and had a nice little attacking chance, but unfortunately the ball ricocheted off the defender, handball, and will be a McDowell free kick.
Ball head. Oh, my goodness. Okay, ball was headed forward. Bielak called on a little bit of a flipper. It was about 3 yards away from the guy.
His elbow was up. There was no contact made, so I didn't really figure it would be a call.
Bielak reaches in with the long legs, makes the intercept, has Kumar running. It's going to flow right to the top of the box. Oh, man, right at the red line.
Boy, that was a nice little ball by Bielak. Shea didn't quite get there, but really gorgeous stuff.
Headed inside, Palladino to Hast. Outside to Pizzone. Inside to Palladino. Stripped. And ball. Oh, foul call at the 30-yard line on the triple team.
It's an amazing number of fouls in only 12 minutes here from the Panthers. Yeah, this happens when you get ahead in games. Unfortunately, they start sort of handicapping the game a bit. And Panthers are going to have to kind of fight through it and try to be just extra solid.
Free kick at the 30 for the Trojans. Chips over the top. Way in the top of the net. That was, again, one of those situations where that wind, Michael came off the line hard, aggressively. The wind grabbed it, kept it lining right along the post, and he didn't get a hand up on it.
That's the exact situation we talked about, the exact thing. He came off where when that ball's hit, it doesn't even look like it's going to be on net. He come out to play it, and all of a sudden it flies over. It is it's you can't really tell from your television sets, obviously, but you can't even imagine how windy it is today, and the ball's just really carrying that direction. All 5 goals have been scored that way.
Okay, that brings Erie McDowell onto the scoreboard, breaks up the shutout, 4-1 Panthers in the second half with 27 minutes left to play.
It'll be interesting to see how the Panthers respond here. It is the first goal. Obviously, they've been very dominant today. It'll be interesting to see whether they really regain some, I guess, a sense of urgency or whatever to move forward and to try to, get another goal or
stretch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, into the game, Eric Seach and David McCurry.
And it's Pizzone again.
Called for the elbow. On the start, goes all the way up the sidelines. Panthers will take the throw at midfield. Funny thing about the 3 goals against, too. All 3 goals against were on set plays. It's amazing.
Well, and it's why that one's sort of more flukish than anything else, but it is why set pieces are so important and why you practice them so much. I mean, I don't think there's any secret to that. Palladino, he was looking for Seach, almost had him, couldn't quite get it through. Nice job by Joey to win that back.
Yeah.
That could have been a foul. Lachelle, McCurry, nope. Can't quite get it back to Lachelle. Palladino wins it again. And it'll be a Panther throw here.
Okay, let's set this up now since we had a bunch of substitutes and another one coming in, Mark Mackey. Michael Hastings, goal across the back. Stephen Mackey, David Steen, Mike Worthy. In the midfield now, Mark Mackey, Karsten Lachelle, Joe Palladino, Phil Dormish. And up front, we've got Mike Pizzone, David McCurry, and Eric Seach. McDowell going to take the throw at about the 35-yard line. Drops it in. Can't control on the end line. Mackey comes out of there. Mark Mackey. Seach to McCurry. Tries to feed it forward. Eric Seach on the chase. Keeper called for it. That would have been tough to take right at the top of the box.
Yeah, he'd had to play that with his feet, I think.
Yeah, a lot of traffic right there.
That was kind of the antithesis of the situation we just discussed. He thought the ball would get to him easily. The wind kind of held it up, and he's in a dangerous spot. Here come the Panthers. Worthy to Steen. To Steve Mackey. Nice little ball there, Palladino. McCurry trying to one-time it wide. Worthy, Steve Mackey. Lachelle to Worthy.
Everybody turned and ran, and then we hit the defender, who was the only guy staying. All the way back to Michael Haas from Mike Worthy. Sends it to midfield. McCurry goes up. Pizzone, little touch outside to Palladino. Nicely done by Steen with a guy sneaking up behind him.
Yeah, they talked to him that time. You could hear it verbally, and that's exactly what you need to do, especially when you're dealing with your back line.
Erie McDowell battling on the sidelines. McCurry steps in. Pizzone takes control. Finds Seach to Palladino. I think he anticipated Dormish making a run to the corner.
Got it back now anyway. Nice little touch to Seach. Good touch inside. That's the handball. Holy smokes, that was blatant.
Worthy stalls the play, sends it out of bounds, and the Panthers will reset.
Wow.
Throw in by Erie McDowell.
Lachelle, nice
step
job.
nice in. McCurry tracks back. Dormish to Worthy. Joey Palladino helps out. Again, plays defense tough in the midfield. Ball goes out of bounds deep. And Palladino gathers control in the midfield. Nicely done. Keeps it on the end line. Only call came from the bench right at the ball. Dormish on the run. Takes the shot. Floats it past the far post.
From where the goalie was positioned, actually, he had some room there. Wasn't a bad idea. That's a tough hit, obviously, with the wind the way it is, but not a bad attempt there from Phil, who's doing yeoman's work as usual up the right side.
Yeah, right-footed. He's going to hook that out rather than in.
Yeah, the angle is difficult for a right-footed shooter, but
good take.
Yeah, absolutely. Decent attempt.
Worthy. A little bit of confidence with Erie McDowell here. Again, we kind of remarked that it was more of a give-and-take game. Again, the Panthers capitalizing on goals. And Lachelle takes it down the sidelines. Nicely done. Seach and chase. Out of bounds off of Erie McDowell. Deep throw by the Panthers at about the 20-yard line. Ball was laid out there nicely by Karsten Lachelle. Dormish inside. Lachelle
Oh, nice little back heel from Siege.
Dormish on the cross. Pizzone was there.
Good drive from Pizzone. This is McCurry.
Mark Mackey services is in. Ball goes hard down the sidelines. Hast way out of the box. Lets it go past the end line because it was outside the red lines.
And 2 more subs here.
Walsh and Pulaski bringing fresh legs in. Halfway through the second half, Panthers 4, Erie McDowell Trojans 1. Mike Hast takes his kick at the 6. Line drive to the 40. Palladino helps it again. McCurry traps. And Mark Mackey set to bring it across the back line, but Steen sends it forward. Shell, just a little flick.
Stevie couldn't quite get a good foot on
Yeah.
that. Here comes McDowell. Play on.
No, they were going to call that on Palladino, but then they took advantage. Dave McCurry and chase. First touch by Walsh as he comes in. Out of bounds off Jonathan Walsh, and Erie McDowell take the throw in. Walsh battles 1-on-2, finds Palladino, finds Seach. Ball out of bounds, deep throw by the Panthers. Quick start, David McCurry finds him on a throw. Nobody's offside on the throw, goes out of bounds off Erie McDowell for the corner.
Not bad. They've scored a goal actually on that play already. The 4th goal today, or no, it was the 3rd goal, was off that quick restart off a throw-in. And so Panthers try to go to it again. And once again, it pays dividends with Eric Seach winning a corner kick for the Panthers, and Dave Steen will come over to take it.
This is a new corner kick for Dave Steen. Everybody looked around. Dormish is out, Kumar is out, Ponalight's out.
Yeah, it's nice to have a couple good lefties who
Yeah.
can really hit this in-swinger from this side.
Nice
It's a
ball.
beauty.
Oh, who went up over the top there?
Worthy couldn't
Yeah.
quite get to it, and then couldn't tell who hit it with his left out of bounds.
Yeah. Okay, the redshirted Panthers track back with 18 minutes left, 4-1. Palladino heads it down. Pulaski gathers it in. Back to Mark Mackey. Dave McCurry tried to make the turn. Takes the Erie McDowell player down. And the Trojans will put the ball back into play on their own 30.
Palladino, nice getting in there with his head. McDowell can't control it. McCurry. Little miscommunication there between him and Mark Mackey. Now Joe steps in and gets it back to Carson. And Worthy's going to have plenty of time here. He touches back to the goalie, curiously.
Mike Hass undercut that one and went up in the air.
There he gets a nice little head from Worthy.
Yeah.
Walsh had some time here. Nice little ball. Should be a Panther throw. No. It was just off the outside of Joe's foot. Good run, though. And it will be a Erie McDowell throw in here.
Play's kind of slowed down. That's definitely the second half mode operation here.
Yeah, I mean, McDowell's probably tired from doing a lot of chasing, especially their front runners. And, Panthers have subbed liberally, and so really this half, the only guy who's been out there for, I think, the entire time is Joe Palladino. I don't think he's come out this half. And so, he may be tired, but the Panthers shouldn't be tired.
Right. Okay, Steen will put it into play at our 30. Goes short inside to Lachelle. Lachelle sandwiched by 3 players. Got away out of that. Pulaski goes up.
Ow.
McCurry comes in, gets the ball. Pulaski, hard run to the corner.
Boy, he can fly. Look at
Yep.
this.
Oh, and Walsh is on the outside. Oh, goalkeeper moved to go out after Pulaski, and that was a wide open net there. John Walsh cut it back.
Yeah, the ball was bouncing a little bit on Walsh. Had that ball been rolling cleanly, I think he strikes that cleanly and probably scores a goal. Going to go to Seach here. Trying to head it back. Mackey. And it will be a McDowell throw. Couldn't quite settle it.
Missed that head flick.
A nice little flick by the McDowell player. But they check back. Dave Steen, as always, solid, clearing away. Worthy, nice little settle. He's battling for it. He will win it. Nice stuff from Mike Worthy, getting through everybody. This is Palladino. He's going to switch fields wide. Pulaski's got a lot of space. Touches middle to McCurry.
Give it back. Oh.
He wanted to, but the McDowell defender knew what he wanted to do there. Worthy has all kinds of space here. Good communication here. Mackey tucks it. Here comes Mackey. He's going to fire, and he can score from there. He has a great leg, but probably not against this wind, and harmlessly to the McDowell goalie.
Winding down, 15 minutes left in the second half. Upper St. Clair Panthers 4, Erie McDowell Trojans 1. Walsh takes control. Nice speed, good control, goes to the corner. Checks back on the double team, ball taken away. Traps in the corner, out of bounds, and Erie McDowell take a deep throw.
Yeah, he tried to cut back through 2 guys there, which is very difficult.
Dragging it across the front of their net. Pulaski intercepts. Finds back to McCurry. Tries a back heel.
He had Seach. I'll tell you what, if he gets it through there, it's probably not the pass you want, but if he gets it through there, it's a...
Ball hard out of bounds. Oh, man, just stopped in time. Mike Worthy hit the turf, slid, got under the bench, but it was just like he was slowing down rather than going into it full force.
Not only is Worthy okay, he actually acted incredulous that somebody would even ask.
Coming down the hash marks.
Oh, he's onside.
Yep.
Worthy again, Mike Worthy's having a fine second half here. He's really settled in comfortably, doing a nice job. This is Seach. Couple step overs, forgot the ball.
Erie McDowell look forward. Mike Hass comes all the way out of the box. Goes under.
See, to me, that's unnecessary, and that's the type of thing you got to start cracking down on. We've seen it happen a couple times here lately, and there's just that's very avoidable contact.
Yep. Drop kick work, goes to the 40-yard line on the opposite side of the field.
Nice job by Seach to win it with his head. Boy, that's
oh man, that was a foul there. No
wow.
call.
Great effort from McCurry. Here's Seach. Can he win it? He's going to win it to his feet. Great strike. Wow.
Goal kick for Erie McDowell off that shot by Eric Seach.
I hope Mr. Steen got a picture of that. He's right there with the camera. We got a bunch of subs here. We
Liberal subs coming in, about 5 guys.
Pat Davis is in the game, I know. Hast is back in the game here.
Genter.
Garrett Kenter's back in the game.
Yeah, Ben Walker came in.
Oh, my.
We'll set this up
let's go
so we
set
get
it
a
up.
chance. Okay. We'll wait for some action to go back the other direction. Walker. Erie McDowell takes control. Feeds inside. Nicely done. Stephen Mackey steps in.
Great angle he took go underneath that to win it. That was beautiful.
And on the hold, referee pointed St. Clair way, turned it around when everybody asked the real question. And let's set it up. Mike Hasting, goal. On defense, Worthy, Mackey, and we still have David Steen. It looks like Genter got put in the back.
Yes, Steen's out.
Headed up.
Worthy, nice job. Davis didn't get much on that. McDowell's still going to have it here.
Everybody
Worthy again.
came from offside, though. If that would have gotten it through, that should have been coming from an offside position.
Wow, nice little move by the McDowell captain.
Oh, you know who's in Ben Walker's on, I guess, the defense mid, the way they were flipping back and forth here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So we've got Walker, Walsh, Matthew Hast, Mark Mackey, and Sean Pulaski in the mid. And then up front, we've still got Eric Seachin and Pat Davis. Seach to Walker. Worthy steps in nicely again.
Now that's a legit foul, and that will be on Walsh. The professional foul there to stop the counter.
Starting at about the 35 again. I think these guys are just out of position or figuring out what position they're playing. So we'll take a couple minutes here with 10 minutes winding down. Clock stop. He's gonna. What are we doing here? Talking for dissension. Okay.
Did we get
one ref said stop? He's getting a lecture over there. The clock got restarted by the other ref.
Did we get? Are we getting an actual card here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Strange stuff happening. But the free kick will come from the 35 on the football field, tracking in. Low liner. Worthy stepped up nicely. Chance for another reset. Nicely done. Walker and Davis stepped in front of that guy who had a clear shot. Seach.
Nice ball.
Oh, found Davis. Davis winds up and takes that right-footed shot across the far post.
Yeah, same thing we just talked about, bending away. Pretty nice combination. You could hear Pat calling for it. He's very fast for a tall guy, and it was a nice little delivery from Seach. Good opportunity.
Definitely an overlap on Seach.
Pizzone checking back in for Seach. Pizzone's going to run up front, looks like, with Pat Davis.
Mackey battles on the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds. And a midfield, Erie McDowell throw it in.
Lots of space here.
Steps around Pulaski. Has a chance for a service. Sean Pulaski recovers. Michael Haas comes out to the corner of the box and grabs it. Drop kick to about the 40-yard line.
It hit well, considering. Pizzone can't quite keep it in.
Tried to head it to himself.
Yeah. Could have been a handball there. Nothing called. McDowell going to try to turn. Panthers all over him.
Garrett Genter gathers it in. He'll take the throw. Drops it across to Mike Worthy. Lots of young faces. That ball went way back and out of bounds. It was one of those ones where he was targeting going across, and I think somebody yelled, "Go back to the keeper," and it was like in between both.
That's a beautiful ball from Pulaski. It's going to strike Pat Davis here.
Pizzone on the wing. Davis works all the way through two guys.
Yeah, he got obstructed pretty bad there, and going to get called for pushing.
Mark Mackey nicely up in the air. Matthew Haas steps in. Tracks back.
It's to the point where it's the point where they're just anticipating contact that's going to happen before it even happens. I mean, the foul count in the second half is literally like 45-1 or something like that.
You got to get real with that. That was shoulder to shoulder, and he barely even. Okay, from the 20-yard line, they're going to take this free kick. Bends it outside. Worthy again got a head on it, pushed it out. The basketball players are helping out a lot.
Well, that's drills we do. I mean, if they know how to position and go up and get balls, they should.
But it's been catchy, too. Matthew Hast, Stephen Mackey, McCurry. Everybody's gotten up on the ball nicely today.
I got the signal from Coach Schwebel that would be the second foul on them this half.
Genter, nicely done to Walsh.
Nice
Walsh
little
steps
move.
around. Found that ball through to Pizzone. Looks inside. Oh,
Beautiful double crossover.
And he goes right side, right post.
Boy, there was some gorgeous stuff there from Mike Pizzone. He made a couple good moves. It was a nice. Walsh made the play. He made a nice little play in midfield to cross over and get by the defender. Nice little ball to him, and then it was a double crossover. Beat him twice. Came back to his right foot and struck it well. Just kind of got a little bit underneath it and hit it high over the crossbar. But good stuff from Mike Pizzone and a good scoring chance for the Panthers here. They've had a bunch in the second half, just haven't finished any.
Winding down, 5 minutes left in the second half. Panthers 4, Trojans 1. Matthew Haas heads it forward. Pizzone tries to flick it outside. Oh, what a grab. Oh, my goodness.
He
almost
used the
takedown.
Used the slingshot maneuver.
There's just some obvious stuff that's really getting missed here.
Yeah, I mean, in a 4-0 game, I wasn't as upset, but it's 4-1 now. I mean, come on. Haas heads it back. McDowell down. Trying to touch middle, can't do it.
Feather that.
Yeah, Genter, nice job stepping in.
Pat Davis chips to Pizzone, looking for. No, it wasn't quite a give and go because Pat was stalled out there.
Good patience though. Here's Hast moving forward. And it's going to be a foul on Pizzone.
Everybody looked where the ball was at. Mike Pizzone was locked up with the guy and got the foul.
I think he accidentally ran up a guy's ankles trying to turn and make a run. I mean,
Worthy again, up over.
he got undercut pretty bad there, unfortunately. That's how you get hurt. And it should be a goal kick for the Panthers and will be.
Michael Haas with a quick start outside to Mark Mackey. Inside to Matthew Hast. Drops hard to Mike Worthy. Walsh checking back, still battling. Oh my goodness. This is where, again, Walsh had position. The referee was looking at the backs of the jerseys. And again, we're just getting frustrated because the calls are not only going against, but they're just not there.
No problem. Hast stand like the stone wall in net there, catches it about head high, and we'll punt it away here.
Drop
nice long
kick.
Punt.
Yep. Davis tracks it. Walker.
Nice little touch from Walker outside of his foot. Here comes Davis. Working
Long
on
legs, working inside. Hit it, Mike. Oh, he hit the crossbar, the football goal post.
Couple good things there we saw, though. Benny Walker had a nice little touch with the outside of his right foot, springing Pat Davis wide. Davis shielded off the defender using his body. Nice little turn. Ball was deflected, and the Erie McDowell defender tried to keep it in, and ill-advised put it right down the middle. Pizzone with a beautiful strike with his left. Hit the, I believe he hit the football crossbar, but it was really well struck.
That was very little hesitation. He looked for the top 90, and he was looking there to put it in. Winding down just under 3 minutes, so again, lots of chances here by the Panthers.
That's
goodness,
bad.
Pulaski got undercut and landed on his tailbone. Sean's tough. He's a hockey player at heart too. He's gonna get up and shake it off.
Yeah, he was way up there. When you're a little guy and you go up to win a ball like that, that is you run the danger of that, and it was bad.
Okay, Mike Worthy's gonna take this. Direct kick coming from the Panthers 40. Nicely fed in.
Beautiful ball.
Walker heads it across. Haas tracks it down, chests it. Outside to Walker. Looks to try to make a move. Genter. Worthy shielded nicely.
Worthy gets
ball went out
shoved
of
horribly.
bounds, yeah. And it's coming out this way. Quick start goes inside to Steve Mackey. Mackey to Mark Mackey. inside.
And Steve Mackey steps in nicely, pokes it away. McDowell trying to get some late pressure here, down 3 goals, so kind of besides the fact, but still playing. Pulaski pressure nicely. It's still in bounds. Pulaski
Nice
again. Oh, nice
shot.
little. And did you see how he spun that? Nice little
He
play.
looked up forward. Pizzone was there, shielded with his body, like a brick wall. Hit the guy. Nicely done. Walker outside.
Beautiful.
Davis. Oh, was that a nice transition all the way around? Matthew Hast has time. Takes the shot. 3 points through the goalpost.
Yeah, we've hit the crossbar too many times. We needed to actually get some points there, and a nice delivery. Panthers have actually, although they have not scored in the second half, they've had some pretty good counters and things, and have had the opportunities.
Inside the final minute here. John Walsh goes up. Pat Davis comes across.
Physical game.
And Erie McDowell takes a free kick. Matthew Haas heads hard forward. Inside of 20 seconds at midfield, Erie McDowell trying to mount a last-second attack. And the referee does a block on Pizzone. Checks back. Mackey sends it forward. Big take. Michael Haas grabs it. And the Panthers will take an out-of-section win, 4-1. Panthers on goals by Will Sullivan, 2. Jimmy Belak, 1. David Steen, the finale. 4-1 Panthers, taking it home Saturday afternoon.